Hello, good morning, everybody here, and welcome to our second Fireside Chat this year. The title is MicroStation's Capabilities for Working with Point Clouds. So this is a live event, so please feel free to communicate with us, and you can ask questions in the comment section. And for those who cannot attend the live session, the recording will be available on demand. And of course, stay tuned for the next sessions. There are new interesting topics coming up. And joining us today are Ania Pielas and Marek Bashisk from 3 Delin. Hi.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
Hello. So Marek is the COO and co-founder of 3 Delin, and Ania, the project manager and senior CAD specialist. Later, they will tell us about their company, their projects, and challenges they're facing. And here's our Bentley team from today. Atzar, that is hosting the session. Hi, Atzar. And Maria Sanchez Tuñón. I come from Spain, I live in UK, and now I'm based in Munich, where I joined Bentley System as product sales engineer for MicroStation, open buildings, and open plants. And as you may know, the main purpose of MicroStation is to enable users to deliver innovative design and creative visualization and consolidate critical project elements in a single environment for effective and secure project deliverables. The three key capabilities provided by MicroStation to add real value to your projects are model anything, anywhere, read and consolidate anything, and report everything to inform everyone. And in today's topic, MicroStation capabilities for working with point clouds, we are going to speak about all of them. So now is your turn, Anya and Marek.
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, thank you, Maria. Today we are going to show you how do we work with point clouds in our company. We would also like to introduce our new plugin for MicroStation named Smart Model Builder, which is a useful tool when working with large projects containing standardized elements and complex hierarchy. Let's start with some useful phrases, which will appear in the slideshow. So we have SMB Smart Model Builder, MS Bentley MicroStation, E3D, Aviva 3D Design, it's a 3D plant software, Point Cloud as a set of data points in 3D space, P&ID, piping and instrumentation diagram. We will go through a few main topics, starting with point clouds. Then we would like to show you where and how can we use them. After that, I will talk a bit about the main 3D environments that are important in the workflow presented. And finally, we would like to show you our SMB application and how we use it. Let's start with point clouds. So what is a point cloud and how it is obtained? As I mentioned before, a point cloud is a collection of points with specific coordinates in 3D space. Here you can see the different styles of point cloud display. In today's world, laser scanning, photogrammetry, and drone solutions are the most efficient way of collecting spatial data of the environment. Our high-precision, modern laser scanners measure several 100,000 coordinates every second, making highly accurate and comprehensive three-dimensional pictures of the site. From architectural to industrial, 3D point cloud surveys can provide a solution to the most complex of data collection challenges. And now let's talk about laser scanning applications. So where does the point cloud find an application? It's worth mentioning that the point cloud is primarily the basis for the further product. It can be used in many areas such as heritage, reverse engineering, or digital plant development. Here you can see the analysis of the deformation for the blowout preventer. The model was completely made in MicroStation and then exported to Aviva software as a step file. The point cloud can also be used for architectural purposes. Here you can see the final result of measurements. It's a report which includes isometric views of separated parts of the building with its area calculated. The following example shows a Boehm Chapel high-poly model based on laser scanning and photographic data. As a result, we delivered 2D documentation of the chapel, including vector drawings of all, even the smallest architectural details.
Oh, the details are amazing.
Yeah. This example shows that point clouds can be used in MicroStation to create 2D documentation also. Point clouds, in this case from drone surveys, can also be used in urban planning. Based on the measurements, BIM software model was created. Another example is the ship point cloud for an offshore project. Here is an example of microscanning data analysis. The last example I prepared is a digitalization of a chemical plant. Following point cloud registration, an as-built model was created for entire plant. The model of this mid-sized site contained a full database and catalog for the piping in Aviva E3D software. From the design model, a set of new ISO drawings were produced. MicroStation software was also used in the modeling process.
Today, we wanted to focus on the examples from industrial projects. That's the focus of our presentation.
And now let's talk about 3D environments relevant to the topic under discussion. What determines the 3D environment? The 3D environments I would like to mention are solid models and intelligent hierarchical models. The main determinant of the environment and the software is the purpose of the model creation. Solid models can be used for the clash detection, visualization, as well as accuracy analysis. As an example, here you can see the lead smelter deformation study. Creating intelligent hierarchical models is much more complex process. When it comes to this, as built documentation and 3D model is as useful and valuable as the information contained within the database. Consequently, the more details collected, the greater the time and the cost to produce the model. A study with comprehensive data allows attributes management or reports creation. It may also include PNIDs and isometric drawings based on the model created. All this leads to better plant maintenance and its life cycle management. How do we connect the two environments while creating intelligent models? So here you can see an illustration showing our previous modeling workflow while creating intelligent models. The whole model is at first created in MicroStation. Then it is adjusted in E3D software by creating the whole hierarchy, adding names, and conversion of primitive solids to catalog objects where it's needed. This process is based on many functionalities available in MicroStation software, which allow us to create models efficiently and accurately. For large projects, some workflow issues may occur. We had to deal with naming management, layers management, creating model hierarchy, errors elimination, modeling rework for catalog objects, or working time optimization.
So here there are the challenges.
One may ask why we did not move on towards E3D and we stick to the MicroStation. And the key things here are that MicroStation would, allow us better control over the point clouds, we can display, we can view the point clouds to higher detail, and also we can manage the point cloud with better clipping.
Yes, and that all brought us to a point where we wanted to improve our workflow. So we started working on the solution and we decided to create our own plugin in the MicroStation software, which is Smart Model Builder. So what is Smart Model Builder? I have shown our workflow before, but now let's see how it has changed with the addition of the SMB application and the percentage of the effort we get in both programs. Okay, now you can see that most of the work can be shifted from E3D to MicroStation. We can now create the whole hierarchy with the naming once in SMB. Some of the objects now can be mapped to Aviva catalog, so double modeling is not needed. We can still use the whole package of MS tools that are really useful in the process of creating the model. The main advantages are the point cloud quality, AccuDraw, the ease of model and point cloud clipping, and high accuracy modeling.
It is worth noting that thanks to implementing SMB, we just avoided a lot of rework, and then the whole process is right now much more efficient.
Okay. And cost saving, I can imagine.
Exactly.
And this is how our plugin looks in MicroStation. Here you can see the main windows, SMB objects where hierarchy is created, and SMB catalog with the main hierarchy objects, primitives, and steel profiles mapped to the E3D catalog. Now I would like to show you the workflow while creating objects with the SMB plugin. Let's start with equipment modeling. Here you can see the point cloud stage of a pump. The whole model can be created using MS tools. Now we can convert DGN solids to SMB primitives. The hierarchy destination is selected by the user.
I think the important keyword here is the hierarchy, because like MicroStation by default just allows only arranging models by layers, whereas we enhanced MicroStation within SMB, we added hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
After the whole model is converted from DGN to SMB, now it's time to prepare and export to E3D software. The user can indicate the range of export. And generated Aviva PML macro file can be dragged and dropped in the 3D view or command window in Aviva. The whole hierarchy with the objects within is created automatically. And here you can see the comparison of the model tree in SMB and E3D with the object's attributes. And what about pipe modeling? On the video, you can see the process of connecting two cylinders with the use of a SMB elbow. Those are primitive solids that can be referenced together. Pipe can be moved and rotated with the use of both MS and SMB tools. During the modification process, the connection adjusts automatically. Adjustment of the elbow size is possible during the editing tool in our application.
It is just worth noticing that these features are not available in MicroStation by default, and what is innovative about this is just we can just create the pipes elements and we can associate those pipe elements with each other, and later on when we want to, for example, edit them, they all follow each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me show you the process of steel structure creation. Some structure elements can be created as primitive solids. Here you can see the platform modeling with the use of primitives from the SMB catalog. When the grating and railings are created, we can move to the main structure and create profiles. At first, the BIM catalog containing mapped profile to the Aviva databases must be attached. Profiles can be created with the use of SMB tools. There is also a possibility to set alignment lines for each profile. Profiles can be also trimmed to the temporary planes or solid faces. The whole structure is now exported to the AVEVA. Here you can see the final result in the E3D software. The beams and columns are converted to SCTN with the correct alignment lines by simply dragging and dropping the AVEVA PML macro file onto the E3D canvas or into the command window. What other functions can we demonstrate with the civil structure modeling example? So here you can see the tank farm pit on the point cloud stage with the band walls and high primitives. Now let's add the floor. But what when we don't want to tilt the base? We can model the floor orthogonally and then add cutting solids. Those solids have to be defined as negatives to work correctly. Negative solids work in AVEVA as subtraction tool works in MicroStation. As you can see, the number of errors found in the model was changed during the process, and now our model is free of errors. The cutout can be fit precisely thanks to good point cloud display and the ability to clip the cloud and the model in MicroStation. The entire model is now imported into E3D with the hierarchy and the definition of the negative solids preserved. At the end, let us see.
Sorry, I would like to say, every time you say MS, you are speaking about MicroStation when you say MS. Okay.
MS.
And what are the advantages for you about working with MicroStation?
As I've shown on the screen before, the advantages are the very good point cloud display, also the ability to clip also the point cloud and the model in the same time with a very high precision. We also can use AccuDraw, so the model can be done really precisely.
Thank you.
So let's now, at the end, let us see the most frequently asked questions. How can I copy SMB object? SMB primitives can be copied by using MS tools. When the user wants to create a copy of an element in the hierarchy with its name, a duplicate object function can be used. According to F3D restrictions, there can be only one object with a specific name in the hierarchy. The user is informed about it in SMB, so renaming is required. How can I edit an SMB object? Primitive solids can be edited with the use of MS tool. Our plugin supports the edition of SMB objects by editing gizmo. And here you can see this gizmo. How can I find an SMB object in 3D view? There are many ways to find an object in a 3D view. Our plugin allows centering of views on an active object. It is possible to hide parts of the hierarchy from view for greater convenience. Hidden elements are marked gray in the hierarchy. How can I find an SMB object in the hierarchy? Our plugin provides a tool for searching names and types of objects in the hierarchy. For multiple searches, the Find Next option is available. How can I reorder model hierarchy? The hierarchy can be reordered by simply dragging and dropping objects in the modeling tree. It is also can be sorted by using the Sort Children tool. And here you can see the before and the after stage. And this is all I have prepared for today. Thank you for your attention. If you want to read more about our company, you can find us on www.3dlink.com.
Maybe just to sum up, Assembler is a tool that allows creating an intelligent attribute models within MicroStation.
And you use it only in your company, or is it available? Or
for the time being, we use it internal only. It was created only for the internal use, but right now we are presenting it for the wider audience. And if there is any interest out there, we are open for for kind of for sharing it and selling it as well. It's a ready product for now, for the time being.
Thank you.
So it's actually a very interesting tool. I mean, I work with a lot of companies that work with point cloud data and everything. So first of all, I really appreciate sharing your workflow because it was something very interesting for the audience who will be viewing it. And one more thing, is there any version restriction with your tool, or it will work with the latest version that we have?
Is there the question is about what is the latest version of the MicroStation or our platform? Because
No, does your platform support the latest version of MicroStation, or is it specified to any specific version of MicroStation?
For the time being, our solution is kind of incorporated into the older version of MicroStation V8i, but
Okay.
there are plans that we will update it to the latest Connect version as well.
So you can use the new capabilities.
Depending on the interest as well, but within our organization, we're still using V8i. That's why, we focus on the older version.
No, I think once people get to see what your tool does and the capability that it has, I bet that there'll be a lot of interest for this tool. And that is the whole reason, because when these people come to us and they ask for any supporting tool that we have, if we don't have, we have to say no. But now since we have an option, we can always tell them to reach out to you guys, or maybe we could discuss this further later on. So it is necessary for us to understand the version support, because right now, if it works, there are some people who are using the later, there are some people who are still on the older version. But it was good to know exactly which one you are supporting.
If the interest is out there, we are open, and we might kind of move it to the latest version as well. But let's see.
Good. I think we should spread the word out, share some more knowledge on this, how it can be used. And 100%, looking at the market, I know there'll be huge interest on this one for sure.
Very well.
And now, Atzar, you need to share my screen. Okay, perfect. So there is no better summary to describe the MicroStation capabilities than saying that is the perfect data integrator, as Anna and Marek has also highlighted. And if you want to learn more about MicroStation, in our Bentley website, there is a lot of information. We have Twitter, and we have also YouTube channel. And we have also learning paths where you can follow step by step and to learn from the beginning about MicroStation. And if you want to have a free trial, there was a message saying that you just need to scan the QR code, but also this one can work for you, and you can get a 14-day free trial. And related to Fireside Chat, our next one will be on the 22nd May with Adil Kamal, that is an architecture student, and will explain us about modern day design challenges. So with the QR, the second one, you have access to the upcoming webinars, and you can also watch the previous ones that have been recorded. We are still having campaigns, so switch campaign. If you own any other CAD or BIM commercial software, please contact us because we can offer you a discount. So it is worth it. And here is our contact information. Please feel free to write us, and we can talk about your projects and your challenges. And we can also send information about 3D and contact with Anna and Marek if you need it. And that's all from my part. So thank you very much for joining us, Anya and Marek. It was very interesting. And thank you, Atzar, for hosting the session. And thank you mainly for all the attendees. Thank you very much, and see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.